Can you beat Terraria with only goodie bags? Now, obviously, you could beat Terraria with literally anything if you really tried hard enough. Like, I literally saw a dude do it with a lawnmower. Now, it's more of a question of, can I beat Terraria with only goodie bags? Now, Terraria goodie bags literally only have one weapon in it, so obviously, that's gonna make it impossible. But thanks to the power of mods, the bountiful goodie bag mod adds in a bunch of more weapons and drops to the goodie bags, much how like the presents during Christmas have a decent amount of weaponry and random items. The rules for this run are pretty obvious. All of my weaponry to do damage is going to come from these goodie bags. Everything else, however, is on the table. Obviously, I can't get ores and stuff like that from goodie bags, so we're just gonna let everything else fly. But all my weapons are only from the goodie bags. Now, obviously, there's only pre-hard mode goodie bag weapons even with this mod, so once we beat the wall of flesh, honestly, we might call it there because the run might get a little too tough at that point, but we'll see when we get there. And one more thing, we're playing this on normal mode in a medium world. Let's get to the challenge. With my character looking like he needs to stay away from any elementary school, we run into our big first problem with this challenge, and that is getting our hands on goodie bags with no weapons. But luckily for us, Terraria gives us the godsend known as the guide, and we just need to lure some enemies near him and hopefully get lucky and get our first goodie bag. We got our first goodie bag. Thank the Lord. And we got 22 eggs. Oh my god, I could defend myself for like a solid 5 seconds. After getting our first goodie bag, we do our usual running around the world trying to get some early game loot. And our first armor set we make, I feel like it's only fitting that we make it out of pumpkin. And since it's literally taking us forever to get our hands on goodie bags, since we literally can't damage anything to get the drops, I switched that armor very quickly to cactus armor. That way, maybe if something runs into me, we could potentially get a goodie bag. So I'm down here trying to see if I could inadvertently cause some damage and death without me actually hitting something, because obviously I still don't have a weapon, but we do have rolling cactus, which is what I've been using to kill things down here. Now, if somehow, okay, well, I found myself next to the cactus, and okay, that went probably as terrible as it could have went. Now, I set off on a goal to get my hands on lava and a statue, so that way we can make a sort of mob drop farm. But then I remembered, it hit me. You can't even get drops from statues anymore. Thanks, Relogic. So instead, I used the lava and just AFK'd at nighttime or during daytime and just had a bunch of slimes and zombies walking the lava until I got a decent amount of goodie bags. Welcome everyone to my Terraria goodie bag opening. This is a solid hour to 45 minutes of me just sitting still doing nothing. I hope I get at least one weapon. Please, let's start with the first one. Not a great start. I mean, candy's good though in real life. All right, what do we got next? Okay, rotten eggs, technically a weapon. Okay, dextrose kunai. It's like candy corn kunais. Okay, it's not an infinite source of them, but not terrible. Only 2 bags left. Okay, more rotten eggs. Okay, well, I hate myself. I guess I got an AFK for another 10 years. After another 7 years of sitting waiting for slimes to slowly die and zombies, as you can see, I have 581 gel. I wonder how much gold I have. 22. We got 7 more bags. We got a little bit more blessed this time. So let's pop them open, see what we get. Okay, we got a chocolate bar at the very least. New drip. Hold up. Put it on. New drip. It's all good. We got 6 more. I got high hopes. We just need one weapon. Game thinks that's funny, huh? We just need one weapon that I could use over and over again. Please. Please. I'm losing hope. I'm losing hope, y'all. Oh my god. Thank the Lord. Forceful cobweb chakram sometimes spawns baby spiders on hit. Oh my god, that's all we needed. It looks like we're doing a throwing playthrough, huh? We just needed one weapon. I can now actually beat a boss or something. I can make progress in the game. It just took like 4 hours to be able to do this. We're gonna fight the king slime and the brain. No, the eye. I don't need to fight the king slime, but I'll do it anyways. Wow, this weapon actually seems kind of solid. Like, this could low-key carry me through a majority of pre-hard mode. I don't really even want to use any of my other weapons just in case a disaster of some sort happens. For example, I don't know, the weapon despawns from my inventory, or I throw it in the lava somehow, and then like I'll throw a knife or two. But I should save those because we do have an eater on this world, so it'd be nice to use the piercing candy corn knives on that eater. But boom, King Slime dead. And now let's move on to the next big fella here, and that is Mr. Eyeball himself. Honestly, the hardest thing was just getting my hands on the weapon, as most of the challenges beating Terraria in a specific way is usually getting your hand on that first weapon. That's the hard part. Shit, just doing summoner only. You trying to get a Finch staff. That's 90% of the hardest part of the playthrough right there. But boom, Eye is dead. Oh my god, beautiful. That was so much progress we made. Now I think we pretty much just get a little better equipment if we can, and we move straight on to the eater. Just keep going through. Hopefully I get my hands on more gear as we go through, as in hopefully I get more goodie bags, but it's up to RNGesus at this point. This should be a very nice and easy boss fight here. And while I was, farming and making this area, I got 2 goodie bags, so that's a good sign. While I try and get to these orbs, we might as well open these up, see if we get anything. Absolutely nothing but a chocolate bar. I don't know why there's like 2 balls side by side down here. It's kind of interesting. Testicles moment. Let's get to it though. Again, I'm gonna use my little weapon here, the little dextrose kunai. Okay, it does not penetrate. That's a little bit upsetting. I thought it penetrated, and that was the main reason why I was going to use it. But I mean, we might as well use it anyways, because like, what else am I going to use it for in the future? There's no point in saving the weapon. We should have no problem. Yo, he drops goodie bags. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. This might be the dude we farm for goodie bags, because goodie bags are like a 1 in 80 drop, I think. Even with the mods I have installed, I don't think they touch the drop rate that much more than they just touch whatever's in the bag. But yo, look at that. We already got 2. You know how long I said AFK farming like slimes and zombies for like what, 11 goodie bags in total? So this might be a new way to get our hands on the bag, as they say. 2 more goodie bags, pop them open. What do we got? Well, we got our kunais back, but there you go. He is dead. We can now get our better set of armor, better tools, and we move on to Skeletron and or the Queen Bee. I have like no gear yet. I want to fight Skeletron. I tried to find a double jump for like 30 minutes and I couldn't find one, but I have faith in myself, and that's all I need in life. Let's go. Okay, don't take a bunch of damage just trying to get out as I get hit 3 times. Let's throw these kunais at them. Wait, these kunais do penetrate. Am I tweaking, bro? Because they definitely did not penetrate the eater. Maybe they only penetrate like once and that's it, and I just wasn't paying attention. I really don't want to use the rotten eggs. I'm just gonna hold on to the rotten eggs for the rest of the playthrough. Unless I need to kill like an NPC or something, I really don't need to use those rotten eggs. This cobweb chakram will carry us throughout the whole entirety of the game, and that's not by a choice that I wanted to do that. It's because RNG hates me, and anytime I try and do anything RNG related that isn't in the Binding of Isaac, yeah, it's a no-go for me. Like, we got 4 bags and I'm scared to open them. I want to get to like 10 bags, because like I gotta have a higher chance if I open 10 bags. I gotta get one thing good out of them, right? Let's kill this boss with eggs. I know I said I would save the eggs, but what am I saving for? Boom, Skeletron dead. Sweet, new grappling hook. Let's open these 4 goodie bags. Come on, give me something solid. Oh, forget the Skeletron hook. I'm using the bat hook. 3 more goodie bags. Ninja Turtle costume. Okay. Low-key, my favorite costume. Bro, stop giving me these kunais. That's it. And more rotten eggs. At least I get to be a Ninja Turtle now, which I think is what... Oh, this is the one. Oh my god. I was deciding whether or not to fight the Queen Bee. I decided, sure, why not? Let's do it. This will be another fight carried by this weapon. This is really just, can I beat Terraria with cobweb chakra? We are legit never gonna get another weapon. Queen Bee is officially dead. You know what time it is. It's time to celebrate by opening up some treasure bags. Hold on, let me throw some stuff away here. A whole 2 treasure bags. Let's pop these babies open and see what major goodies I get from them this time, if any goodies at all. Please. Oh my god, like I'm starting to think other things don't exist in these treasure bags. So I did what I didn't want to do, and that's sit AFK and farm more goodie bags. But this time it actually pays off. Thanks to performance enhancing drugs here from my boy Severus, we are able to open up a nice 20 bags. If this doesn't give me a new weapon, I think I might actually go insane. 20 bags. Let's start with a nice 10. I could always use more rotten eggs. I can't get mad at that. I love me some chocolate. Okay, it's getting a little interesting now. Oh, and it's a terrible reforge, but it's fine. It's new. A pistol, bro. New weapons do exist. They do exist. Damn, that's a big ass revolver. 12 more bags. Shoot, they could give me straight trash, and they are kind of doing exactly that. Oh, we got another one. They can give me trash. Oh my god, they're giving me goodies. Thank you game. 2 pistols and a lucky beast tooth ring. Inflicts feral bite on the wearer. Wait, what? Why would I want to wear this? What does feral bite do again? Other than give me random debuffs. Increase damage. Decrease life gen. Why would I wear? Whoa. I don't think the plus what, like 4 damage I'm getting is worth wearing that ring. To celebrate getting our hands on a new weapon, I will give y'all a little bonus boss, okay? That bonus boss being Lepus, aka the boss from old Terraria versions, and also Consolaria, the mod Consolaria. Let's do it. I'm about to beat the hell out of Lepus. I'm about to miss and shoot 40% accuracy from the field at Lepus. This is a pretty nice gun. It's really fast. The projectiles are also very fast. This is a solid weapon. I don't know if I'll fight the deer clubs. Wait a minute, did I let a second Lepus hatch? I was not paying attention at all. And this is why Lepus is not in the game anymore. Imagine if any other Terraria boss did this. Honestly, a boss I low-key would not be too mad that did this would be like King Slime. Like he splits into 2 or something. I'm not paying attention, bro. There's too many Lepuses. I don't know if I can do this anymore, y'all. Okay, after having to fight the boss 3 times. 4 times? 3 or 4 times, it is dead. And look at that. Even gives us a nice little egg cannon. But there you go. Boss is dead. That was, yeah, I'd never make that mistake again. I ain't fighting that bitch. Now it was time to prepare for the wall of flesh, and I prepared by golfing, not for fun, but because I wanted to get a mount, and the golf cart in Terraria is low-key one of my favorite mounts. I do also get my hands on some bladed gloves, and I was thinking about including this and the bloody machete as weapons for this run, but obviously they're just as impossible to get as goodie bags, so there was really no point. Let us take on the wall of flesh here. I'm ready. I got my potions. I got my goodies. Try not to take any damage on the way over here, but some enemies accumulating, so we gotta watch out. Oh my god, and I jumped in lava. We're in my golf cart. Yeah, let's do it. This should be doable. I know we only have 2 weapons, but you know, I've definitely beaten the wall flesh, or probably less before. Just keep our distance. We should have a very long arena, so I shouldn't have to worry about anything. Hopefully our gun should do solid damage. You know, it's got a reforge on it. We got a lot of ammo. The tungsten bullets, which I usually never even make, boom, we got those too. I was gonna make meteorite bullets, but I'm pretty sure a meteor never landed in this world either. We are wrapping up the fight here. I feel like it's only right that I do the last blow with some rotten eggs. I got to. I can barely even see him when I throw them. That's how tiny of a projectile they are. But let's keep tossing them. Shoot, throw it in his mouth. Give him some rotten eggs in his mouth. Let him eat it up. And boom. Wall of flesh has been defeated with only weapons from the goodie bag. Beautiful. We are officially in hard mode. It's time to get our grubby paws on some hard mode loot. So I head up and fight some wyverns to get some wings. On top of that, I get jumped by an arc wyvern from Consolaria. And then I go ahead and fight another wall of flesh to get a melee emblem, which we can shimmer into a ranger emblem. I also get my hands on the best tier armor that we can get, which is pretty much titanium. And now it's time to take on our first mech boss. Nighttime is upon us, and I'm going to be attempting our first mech boss here. Let me just pop open some goodie bags real quick though. Wow, got a whole lot of nothing. All good. Let's do it. Buff up, bring in the destroyer. This is low-key terrifying. Oh, this ain't good, bro. This dude covering up damn near the whole entire area. Yo, you saw how he was wrapped up like that and we did some crazy damage? That might be the strategy. At the beginning, that's it though, because he ain't gonna wrap up like that anymore. Okay, so far not bad. We're using just the revolver, obviously, and the main thing we got going with the revolver is explosive ammo. So once we run out of explosive ammo, that's when things might get a little scary. But so far we already did like damn near 20k damage. This ammo might really just carry us. That's the thing with doing any challenge where it's like, can you beat hard mode bosses with pre-hard mode weapons, or weapons not made for hard mode? And really, you just gotta buff everything around the weapon itself. The ammo, the armor, the accessories. That's how you do any challenge. That's why I think it's possible to pretty much beat Terraria, at least in like normal mode, maybe extra mode. But you could probably beat the game with like any weapon, just because you have the power to buff the weapon at all points in time with other things such as armor and ammo and accessories, all that. The only time where I think it might get a little hard is like Moonlord, because I think doesn't Moonlord have like a lifesteal debuff or something like that, a lifesteal buff where it's like if you don't do a certain amount of DPS then you pretty much can't beat the Moonlord, something like that. But this fight is going solid. Honestly, let's get some like eggs in here. Why not change it up a little bit? Now I'm getting too cocky. Keep it to our bread and butter, the nice explosive pistol. They killed the arms dealer. That's actually insanely messed up because that is the one NPC I need. What the heck? That might actually be like racist that they chose specifically him to kill. I'm watching you, Relogic. I don't know about that, man. But this is exciting because that is a hard mode boss defeated. And honestly, because of how good this went, because of how good it went, how easy it was, maybe we killed the other hard mode bosses. Like I said, I didn't want to do the whole playthrough because I think it's a little bit redundant because, like I said, you could beat Terraria with literally any weapon. You just got to sit there and have the patience to do it. The patience and a little bit amount of skill depending on the difficulty in certain situations, right? So that's why I was kind of like, do I even need to beat more than a couple of hard mode bosses? Like, I could do it, obviously. If I could beat one hard mode boss without dying, I could do it probably the majority of the playthrough with just time and effort. So that's if anyone gets mad if I cut this short or any future videos like this short after a couple of hard mode bosses, because it's all doable. But I think we should take on the rest of the mech bosses. Why not, bro? Fuck it. So that is exactly what we do, starting with the twins next, who low-key gave me a little bit of trouble compared to the destroyer. And when I say a little bit of trouble, they just weren't dying as fast as the destroyer with the explosive ammo. And there we go, finishing off the twins. A little bit longer of a fight. I always personally considered the twins the hardest mech bosses. I don't know, it's just I don't really read their AI. I just kind of fly around just like I do with the other two mech bosses, and they require a little bit more thinking, so that's why they usually beat my ass. But there we go, twins are dead. We still got half the night left. I'm not gonna fight Skeletron, but just saying, we got half the night. We did it in great time. Honestly, the explosive ammo probably didn't even need to be used on them. Could have went with more of a single target ammo, but it's fine. But Skeletron, we're definitely gonna use explosive ammo on. Now here's a question: have I gotten enough bars to make armor? Let's see. A nice little armor upgrade would help, I'm not gonna lie. Shoot, I don't know, man. Let's start with the pants and the chest. You kidding me, bro? You kidding me? How much did we need for the helmet? We needed just 12 bars. Damn, so we're still off a decent amount, but yes, Skeletron is next. Let me wait or sleep until the next nighttime and we'll take him on. So we take on Skeletron, and this legitimately takes forever. I think this was like a 5 to 7 minute boss fight, and Terraria boss fights are usually pretty short, unless obviously you're playing on way harder difficulties. But even then, like sometimes those harder difficulties, you usually play them on modded playthroughs like Calamity or Fargo's mod, and even then, like the fights ain't this long. We are coming up on the end of the Skeletron fight here. This was the most repetitive thing I've done in Terraria, and I farmed the blade staff before it was a queen slime drop, which was insanely repetitive, but we have done it. It is official. Now you can really see why I feel like this is a good stopping point for the playthrough, because everything past this is just going to be the same thing, but even longer. But there we go, all 3 mech bosses have been defeated. What I consider a game over, a game well complete, a game finished, in terms of me just trying to personally see how far I could get in this challenge. Now I feel like there's only one thing to do, and that is to see all the other goodies in the treasure bag that we missed, or the goodie bag, my bad, not treasure bag. But yeah, let me go ahead and pull up cheat sheet here and let's see the other items in the bag. Okay, cheat sheet installed. Let us go ahead and go to the bountiful goodie bags mod. So we got the delicious candy that they've been giving us the whole run, and then we got the beast tooth ring. We saw that. We got a scythe, candy corn carver. Yo, it doesn't seem like it does anything special in terms of attacks, but excuse me, I was trying to fight those, but like this would have been a solid melee weapon early game. Like, come on, big range, good auto swing. What else do we have? There was a candy corn drill, okay, and it can mine meteorite. How solid was this drill? Let's see. It was alright. It was like a mid-game, maybe even lower than mid-game drill. So we didn't miss out too much there. We got the chakram, our lord and savior of the run, the kunais, and then we got the haunted sheet. Not moving puts you in a ghostly stealth. A ghostly stealth significantly reduces enemy aggression, and if you move or use anything, you get out of it. So this was like, you ever play Binding of Isaac and use the gnawed leaf? That's kind of what this is like. It's almost like the shroomite stealth, but then you don't get the little damage upgrade. So that could have been an interesting item. And then the rest of the stuff we already know. And then our other Lord and Savior, the pistol. So pretty much I just beat a majority of Terraria only using literally like 3 weapons. But yeah, in the comments, make sure to leave more challenges you guys want to see. I have a bunch planned already. The next one is going to be very, very fun. It's going to include a modded class, kind of a modded class. Well, it's a vanilla class, but with modded additions. You'll see. It's gonna be, in my opinion, way more enjoyable for me doing stuff with that class. And that class, I think we're going into the Moonlord with, unlike this playthrough, because that class is gonna have everything that we need. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Videos should be popping up on the screen. Make sure to check them out. I'm excited to do more of these Can You Beat Terraria challenges. I'll see y'all in the next video though.